Yeah.
Do you believe that nice guys finish last?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People act like even on this show, people are like, why do you act that way? It works. What you mean?
Yeah. That's why I always say, like, Chance has a good line. Like, this is how I feel about myself, right? I'm not a nice guy. I'm just a good guy. Right? Where it's like people have said not nice things about me because they feel like I'm, not the most joyful person in the world. I'll take it. But I'm a nice guy.
Does it hurt your feelings when I said? Can we talk about the trauma that comes with being attacked on social media?
Facts.
Oh my God.
Facts.
Stressful.
So a nice guy, unfortunately, gets abused, pushed over, taken advantage of. A good dude has good, solid moral principles, is going to honor his word, is going to take care of his family, his friends. But if you cross the line,
tough.
It's going to be what it's going to be, right? But that's still a good dude, right? As opposed to he's a nice guy. So it's interesting. It's interesting.
Nice guys to finish last. And then when people, even in the relationship aspect, push back, most of the people, I'll just ask, like, go look at who a person is dated and see the characteristics. Is not many nice guys usually on that list. Yeah. Or they're the ones who always complain in the comments. Cool. If you were like, this is what I'll say to any man who takes time to talk about me negatively. If you were actually fucking on a regular basis and getting a bag, you wouldn't think of me.
That's a fact.
Some of y'all think about me more than my exes do. Shout out to my babies. They'll ask like, damn, why he talk about you so much? I'm like, I don't know. I ain't even met him in real life. I don't know. You tell me.
Facts.
So,
all right. Before we leave, we got to talk about Angel Reese, Jason Whitlock.
Yeah,
has an interesting take on Angel Reese. We'll play it. I'll play the video. Cue the video. Okay, so that's interesting because once I saw Jason Whitlock's name, I kind of already thought that it was going to be something else. Because
me too.
He's been king buffoonery for
King Kong
for years. But this actually isn't an unreasonable take that he's actually making. He's saying that Angel Reese has given the game of basketball sex appeal, I guess, right? From how she's dressing, how she's moving, and him personally, he's more inclined to watch the sport because it's more feminine. Let's say that, right? It's more of a feminine energy as opposed to what has been portrayed in the past. That's interesting. Well, first of all, there's been some bad Jones in basketball for years.
Skylar
for sure. Man, there's been a long list. There's a long list. So there's a precedent that's already been set. They might not have gotten the immediate attention as far as their outfits. Like, I don't like the WNBA is getting the same amount of attention as the NBA as far as their outfits that they're wearing on a walk-in, like everything, fit checks, all of that stuff. So, but as far as having that as an aspect, that's an interesting take. Take. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know the last time I agreed with Jason Whitlock on anything in life. But when I saw the same as you, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then I heard him and I'm like, you kind of got a point. I know Angel gets vilified, and in every business, you do need a hero and you need a villain to make the business work. It just so happens that Caitlyn happens to be the white knight and Angel Reese is the villain. But she's slaying with them fits. And I do think add a more appeal. Like, you have to use whatever asset that you can to help build the business because the WNBA is still losing money. But I do see the push. Jaylen Brown, I wasn't familiar with your game. Shout to Kai. Shout to G Herbo.
G Herbo.
Shout to G Herbo. I'll see you.
You got caught out there.
Not a bad look. But I agree 1,000%. The sex appeal is helping the game. People are tuning in for whatever reasons they're tuning in for. And if this is one of the reasons, like, I know they killed you last year for like your drip report and shit, but like in branding, you have to dress like a star or a celebrity if you are one.
But that's a good point. They have criticized me for what's the difference between my drip report and this fit cam. They've turned basketball into a fashion show. The men, now the women, right? Where they're getting just as much attention on the clothes that they're wearing than what they actually are doing on the court, right? So people, you could be like, well, what does this have to do with basketball? That's what they say about me. Like, what does your outfit have to do with financial literacy?
Here's what happens if you invest and build a fucking company. Voila, silk in public. But what I learned is, and I told you should have Fashion Bomb Daily do it or somebody like that. If someone else does it, it's not as braggadocious.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's the only difference. Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So for those you don't know, most of those campaigns that you see though are paid for by PR though. It's very rare, like it's rare that something organically comes about. So like the sexiest man alive or sexiest woman alive and all them campaigns y'all see, that shit is paid for. Shout to CA and William Morris and UTA and all the good people behind the scenes that make some magic happen. But it's no difference. It's just, deemed as arrogant if you do it.
Yeah.
That's all. After your party, I ain't wore nothing. No animal, nothing. Nope.
You talk about this briefly, but before we go, why? So somebody from the audience said, why do women give weak choosing signals or subtle signs of interest when interested? Here's my take on this. Shout out to the person that posed this question.
Yeah, I love you. Appreciate you.
They're not interested in you. Because
I didn't want to go that tough, but let's be real.
Let's be honest, because if they were interested in you, it's not going to be a weak or subtle sign. You're going to know that they're interested in you.
How would you know that they're interested if that's his follow-up?
Man, I mean, okay, you could go the social media route. They're gonna DM you. They're gonna like your stories. They're gonna be liking all your pictures. They're gonna put hearts on. They're gonna put eyes on your stories. Things like
for real. It's gonna explode on your story. Yep.
It's gonna be obvious. In person, they're gonna look you in your eyes. Right. If you make eye contact with somebody, that's a sign. They're gonna grab your hand while talking unnecessarily.
Long hug, 20-30 second hug.
Yes,
some of y'all clowning my love. Yo, you wear cologne to the gym. I wear cologne everywhere. But when they get to hugging you like, oh, so good to see, and they won't let go.
Nah, the signs are not subtle. They might not be as overt. A man is going to come up to a girl and be like, yo, what's your number? I want to I want to take you out to, like, I don't know. Women probably not going to do that. But if you have your senses up, it's not really they're just as aggressive as men, honestly. They just go about it a different way.
And you got to learn how to read the signs that they're giving too.
Right. So
if somebody wants you, they'll come sit in a spot where you at by themselves and wait for you to come approach. Now you can't be motherfucking scared to go approach.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So as far as why they're subtle, they're probably not interested. If it's that faint, now you trying to force the issue. Now you trying to force the issue onto something that is not all the way there. So be careful and be mindful. All right.
8-9 pics in a bundle, 4 videos.
Nah, too much.
Multiple messages a day. Like
facts. The DM play.
They'll show that they're interested. On a wake up. Good morning, baby. How are you? Good morning, my king. What do you got planned? Have you ate? What do you have on your agenda? It's signs. If she's sending you less than 8 messages a day, she not interested, bro. And this is what they do. I won't even get to if we're in a relationship. What?
Oh man, the voice note.
Shit, motherfucker, like you can't stop the long voice note with the video. And then they FaceTime you getting ready. Hey baby, you gonna do your whole skincare routine? With me, I gotta go record. Look at the market. No, just talk to me for a bit. Okay, got you.
Face treatment.
Wash your face with me on FaceTime. I'll see you, boo boo.
Face treatment. The face treatment play. Oh man.